Hello everyone, welcome to Eyes Open FX. I'm Ezra. In this video, I'll be explaining some detailed things about what we call a rejection of price at what a certain level. Alright, so rejection of price in terms of now, the reason why I'm going to explain this is because some of you are asking me in my DM how to get a directional bias and all those things. So the first thing you have to understand in getting directional bias, we'll be using some ICT terms, all right? Because you should understand that some of the things I use, uh, what I learned myself, that is what I discover in the market, and 40% ICT, then 10% wake off. All right, these are just what I use. All right, so now what are the things you need and how do you define a structural formation? Now let's take for example, the first thing you need in defining a structural formation is understanding what market is doing on higher time frame. This is what monthly time frame. So the first thing is what understand what market is doing on monthly time frame. We have what a break of structure based on higher time frame. All right, the same thing we'll also be using this for this good outlook. All right, so we have what a break of structure on this time frame right here. So since we have a break of structure right here closing above this high, we see how market gave a pullback right here, a buy, a sell. So since we have this right here, that means we have what a range, a structural range. So the first thing you calculate is what your structural range. We have higher time frame range, we have what lower time frame range. So what is your lower time frame range? We have this as our what structural range on this lower time frame. Your range low based on this weekly time frame. Your range high, a break of structure, a range structure formed around this area. Now another thing you have to understand is what called from this range you have now, which is from this low to this high. Another thing you do within this range is what called rejection. Just like ICT explained, a rejection block. Now bring your notice to that idea of what a rejection block. What is a rejection block? A rejection block is how market get rejected at a specific high. So just like let's say for example, if you have gone through some of those supply and demand courses like RTM, though that is the only supply and demand courses I've gone through. All right, so like RTM, they do explain something like two candles like this being a support level, a resistance level, two candles like this, right? This the opening of the candle and the close of the candle. So the close of this this bullish candle and the opening of this bearish candle is what called a resistance. The same thing for bullish scenario. Let's say for example, the close of this bearish candle and the opening of this bullish candle is what we call support. It's simple as that. And from that week, from that close or the opening of this bullish candle to this week low is what we call a rejection block. That is ICT rejection block. That's what I understand about ICT rejection block. Nothing more, nothing less. That's just what I understand about ICT rejection block. So the idea is how market reject price at this level. Did it close below it with body or get rejected with wick? That's the simple idea of what we call a rejection of price. So now let's say, for example, right here, you understand that market around this area, you see how market is getting rejected right here, the body of it, market trading to it get rejected, the same thing, market trading to it right here, get rejected, the same thing on this higher time frame, mostly for higher time frame. So this is how you get your directional bias. So most of you are asking me, how do you get your directional bias? How do you know what market to be? How do you give us this view of outlook and everything, mostly of the outlook? right? Because I don't give you lower time frame as look. I always give you higher time frame, at least lowest H1, right? So how do you get those? Now this is just it, simple and clear. So from the reason you see this, since market is doing this already right here, from here down, this is order flow, a bearish order flow right here. Market is giving us what? A bearish order flow. The same thing right here. You see the body of this bearish candle and this bullish candle. Market get to it, they rejected. Boom, a buy. The same thing here. Market get to it, they rejected, a buy. So the same thing here. Market get to this swing point structure high, get rejected, a sell. So now based on structure, and if we are reading a break of structure, we don't use body as a break of structure now. We use what? Market closing below a week as what? Our break of structure. So we can only say body closing above a structure point as what? More confirmation or more ideal at least. You understand? So it shows more, it gives us more confidence for us to expect market to what? Trade higher. If market now close above what? A structure point with body, it gives us what? More confidence for market what? To trade higher. Alright, so the same thing here, we have it just like this. So now if, let's say for example, we have this as a level for this week where we are now. So for today's outlook, so what do we expect market now? If this area now this week, we have what? A bearish candle right here and a lower time frame break of structure, mostly on H4 time frame. Alright, on H4 time frame we have what? A H4 break of structure after this week close below this area. So we expect market now what? To trade lower for this week. For us to expect what? For this month slash next. For us to expect market to what? To trade this low. Alright, so that's simple way to get your directional bias. So that's a simple way to get your directional bias. So which other ways do you use in getting your directional bias? When order block or SC candle, a bullish or SC candle is holding price up. Look at it right here. You are seeing the bullish candle holding price up right here. Boom, went up higher. The same thing, trade above this high, though didn't get to this particular hidden base. Trade higher. The same thing, a bullish candle, SA candle or order block, which you can, just like I said, we'll be using some ICT terms here. Boom, right here, this bearish candle right here as order block. Market trading to it, 50% below 50% of it. Boom, the same thing, order block, trade below it. Boom, continue to the upside. The same thing right here, we have what? Unmitigated order block right here. The same thing, we use rejection at what? A swing point high and a swing point low. The same thing, we use it at a zone. Now, how do we use it as a zone? If this is what? A particular zone. If this is a particular zone, all right, order block, market gets to that order block, we have what called a rejection at that order block. Market gives us what? A rejection of that at that order block. After getting rejected, you see that 1 2, this second candle, this third candle right here, the body failed to close below it, so get rejected, then broke structure. Simple. A change of order flow. A change of flow. So as market now gave you this move, you expect a buy rally. Then you have what? Another bearish order block right here, or SC candle. Now since you have this at this area, what do you expect? You expect market to form 1 2. So after forming these two, you wait for market to give you what? A lower time frame confirmation. You don't just wait for that. If you trade rejection, market will what? Will hunt you out. So you wait for what? A confirmation, which is the break of structure or intent on lower time frame, for you to what? Expect market to what? To trade higher. To trade higher or lower. So since we are now expecting what? A bearish move maybe around this area, we would have what? Waited for market now what? To trade, to give you intent at this area for market to what? Trade lower. It's as simple as that. That's just it. So now we have broken this high. So market can still continue giving us what a bullish movement. So what do you do again? Just mark out your range. This become what your nearest what structure range based on this daily time frame. From here to this low, this become what the nearest structure range. So you wait for market to what to react at any of these ranges. You have first range right here. You can use this bearish candle or the SC candle right here as your POI, though you have imbalance right above it, so you can pick it just like this. These two candles as what your POI at this area. The same thing, we have this low as what unsupported low. So market can come and read it, or market can come and what react off from it, then give you what another buy movement. So the main thing is you wait for market to what give you what you want at this certain level. So either what to give us what a bearish or a change of order flow, or more for price to read that double top on either weekly or monthly time frame. You see it here, a double top. Right here, you see the word double bottom right here. This is the simple way of having your bias. So that is all for in terms of what having your bias, and also framing your structural range, and in conjunction with what our outlook. So this week we expect market to what to trade a little bit lower into this range to what give us what another rally of price to the upside. So if market fail and break this low, will be bearish for the rest of the month. So that is that. Good luck, good trading.